Hi, I'm Randy. Welcome to In Season. Garden with me today. So I'm gonna get started in Memorial Day weekend. It is unseasonably cool here in Zone 7 in Mid-South, but I have a tomato problem. So if you can see behind me, I still have all of these tomatoes that are in their 2x2 nursery pots and a whole bunch of peppers. Peppers are good. Had the target amount of peppers. I have already planted my tomatoes and I still have 60 tomatoes approximately there. I also, behind you, have some that I put and potted up. So a couple things. First, I have purchased some Burpee tomato cages for the tomatoes I already have out in the yard. I'm gonna try these. These are my first year using them. I haven't taken them out of the box yet. My former boss recommended them and I thought I would give them a try. They're supposed to be pretty tall, very sturdy. The other piece of this is I have ordered some of the 7-gallon Bootstrap Farmer grow bags. I generally use the 5-gallon bags, which you can kind of see over in this area, with some tomatoes that I potted up several weeks ago. I wanted to try the 7-gallon. I thought they might do a little bit better for longer in the season. I am donating some of these tomatoes, so I don't need to pot all of them up. I already donated some as well. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, excuse me. I already donated several. So let's unbox the Burpee tomato cage and then we will see if I have the energy to start on the 7-gallon potting up situation. My biggest deterrent is that I know I don't have enough potting soil and I really don't want to go to Lowe's on Memorial Day weekend, but let's see how we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad. You saw me carry off the corrugated box. I will use that as a weed barrier slash mulch under a prettier mulch, either in my ivy project or later in the season. So that will get stored and recycled in a sustainable way. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of packaging. The tape adhesive does not decompose, at least not in any timeline that I've been able to tell, and then the nylon strapping will have to get thrown away. So let's talk about these tomato cages, or at least initial impressions, since I haven't used them yet. So, good height. I will put these out in the yard. I do foodscaping, so I have ornamentals mixed with edibles. So I like the green. It should blend well until the tomato kind of grows up, and even then it'll be roughly the same color. I do top my tomatoes, the indeterminates. They do get crazy. I have some varieties that just start to look ugly, and because my foodscaping is in a pretty publicly visible place, I don't leave plants that look ugly out there once they start to get ugly. So I will pull any tomatoes that look bad, but I did have some must-grow varieties that I planted in very prime spots, and several of those will be getting these sturdier cages. I also use these like bird cage things that I found on Amazon. You can see one behind the other cage. Bird cage. I have 2 more of those I haven't put together yet. The tomatoes that are adjacent here will also get the bird cages. They're just a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. I will need to probably repaint those either end of season or early next season, but for now they're just gonna look a little bit dingy green. But so jumping all over. These cages, very sturdy. It actually was a little tricky. I don't think you could tell in the time on it lapse, but it was a little tricky to pull them apart from the way they were packaged, but once I figured it out and wasn't gonna break them, it was okay. So I will top my indeterminates once they get about here, and then let a few more things sprout than I would have earlier in the season, so it'll kind of fill out. I have certain varieties of tomatoes that I grow that will last until almost frost, and I generally pull them out before frost only because I'm ready to take a break or want to put something else in there, like a garlic or something like that. So generally I need the space, or I'm just tired of fighting the tomato hornworms, which come late in the season for me, and eventually I just give up. But the cage itself feels really sturdy. I like the size. It's 5 feet tall, I'm 5'4". Pretty good little dimensions there. I'll probably let some of them shoot out, of course, until they get too heavy. So seems like a good purchase so far. The price on these, I did have a coupon for 20% off for some holiday or something. Can't remember what it was. Maybe it was Mother's Day. But so I got a little bit off, but they were kind of expensive. I think it was $45 for a 3-pack. I got 6 of them, so you saw me just put together one of the packages. I will do the other one later in the weekend. Only really need 2 of them in the yard right now, but depending on where I end up putting some of these maybe other tomatoes, I am sure I will find a use for them. I do not need cages for my peppers. My peppers, for whatever reason, probably related to my heavy clay soil that I am improving, but is still got a ways to go. I don't need to cage my peppers. They just don't get big enough. So that's a pro, since I have so many tomatoes this year. So I will take you with me and see if I can do a time lapse of me putting this on one of the 2 places in the yard. So I just thought I'd show you my strawberry patch. It is looking really good. It's been a couple weeks. I have had the neighborhood kids over, invited of course, to pick some strawberries, but I'm still finding tons of strawberries. So if this is a win, I do think I'm going to transplant these to a place where they get a bit more space next year, just so I get some bigger berries. But very happy with the strawberry patch. Okay, I got the tomato cages out, so part 1 is done. Woo! I don't know why this is so unstable today, but sorry about that. It's gonna do it again. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so these are the 7-gallon grow bags. I don't want to do this. I just need to do it. This is not what I need to do right now. So let's take these out of the box. So once my Alright, let's check these out. So this thing is so unstable today. Okay, so interesting. The 7-gallon grow bags are 2 gallons bigger than the 5, of course. That's math. They don't look that much bigger. Let's compare. So this lovely gold nugget determinate cherry tomato is in a 5-gallon, and this is the 7-gallon that its compadres will go in. They are the same depth, but I could have read this on the website, I just don't remember, but definitely wider, so hopefully that'll work. I still don't know what I'm going to do with these. Okay, and I bought 50 of them. Yeah, 50. Also bought some more grow trays because they are extremely durable and I ran out this year. So, here we go. Okay, so I am out of potting soil. I have a little bit left, but I always like to keep a little bit, so I do need to go to somewhere and buy some potting soil to finish this project. But I got, let's see, six bags done. Takes about four of the 7 gallons to get out of those extremely large bags. They're heavy for me to lift, but yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it for today. It's 5 o'clock. It's Friday. I just got off early today because of the holiday weekend. So I thought I would sneak in a little bit, but there will be more to come for sure later in the weekend. So I will try to monitor the grow bags, and well, I will monitor the grow bags. I will try to remember to record an update for you all. And I still have to figure out what the rest of the tomatoes are in store. And also, I cannot leave these here. This will drive me crazy. So I have to find a home for them. I have an idea. I'm not sure I'm gonna like it, but I might try it anyway, just to see. I have a big side yard. I have a little grassy area in the middle. I don't know. Would that work? I don't know. I'm debating with myself. If you have an opinion, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.